teapot, proving once and for all that we here in Boston do not know or care to know how to make a decent cup of tea. And I bet you my friends visiting have not found a decent cup of tea. No decent tea in Boston. Apparently you don't mix it with cold, salty water. Who knew? Who knew? But that is where the Boston Tea Party took place. Now let's use that bridge as a reference point. Everything to the right of the bridge, that's Boston. Everything to the left of the bridge is South Boston, or Southie if you lived here. But if you lived here 350 years ago, as I did, you would call this South Bay, because this was all part of Boston Harbor. This is very new, and the buildings are even newer, for sure. Now, we'll get to the buildings in a minute. Let's start with the brick building to the left of the bridge with a sloping glass front. That is the John Joseph Motley Federal Courthouse, and that wave of glass is to represent one of two things. You get to choose the wave of justice crashing down on the city of Boston.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. محمد الجبوري. وعليكم زلزال من العراق. رامي حياكم الله. عيدكم مبارك. تقبل الله منا ومنكم.
All those buildings over there sit on what we call fan pier, a pier shaped like a fan.
يابا هذا المحيط الأطلسي. هذه بوسطن يابا. وقلنا لكم نصور لكم من بوسطن إن شاء الله. الله محييك محمد جبوري. كل عام وانتم بخير. تقبل الله منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال. هيثم الكرخي حي الله.
Not all that long ago, that was the tallest building in this entire area. I watched every single building that's taller than.
تقول لي البث شلون الصورة زينة لو دا يقطع؟ الصورة زينة لو تقطع. لأن احنا هسه بالبحر صرنا.
How new it all is. Now that building we just passed, that's had a bit of a reflection of us on the boat here. That's a brand new building as well as the two behind it. Those three buildings sit on what's called Pier 4, which used to be home to one of the top grossing restaurants in the nation. It was owned by a guy named Anthony. It sat on Pier 4. What do you think it was called? Anthony's Pier 4. What else would you call it? So when Anthony first opened his door back
هذا المحيط يابا. هيات المحيط هذا شوفوها. هذه بوسطن. زين يابا. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. تنسينا حياكم الله. حيا الله الجميع. يقطع لأن بالبحر صرنا هسه أكيد راح يقوم يقطع. ولهذا السبب دا يقطع. يعني دا نبتعد عن المدينة.
Which is why you can understand every word I say. Yes, he actually said that out loud, but only because I've got other friends on board from Connecticut, don't I? Really, there must be. Oh, there you are. There we go.
$100,000 قليل. يعني هو أكو. بس يعني يكون صغير. ممكن بس أنت شلون تشتري إذا أنت مو تشتغل هنا؟ رجع البث.
These boats go out about 150 miles out to Jeffrey's Ledge, George's Bank. Some of the most fertile fishing grounds.
طبعا البث راح ورجع هو. سندر تقبل منا ومنكم. محمد الجبوري أكيد يقطع لأن احنا بالبحر. عليكم السلام حيدر البصراوي. كل عام وانت بخير. واللي اندليت بيت أيوب ديشلو بعدك. هذه بوسطن يابا. زين.
The big white tent up ahead, that's not for camping, that's a concert venue, the Leader Bank Pavilion. There are over 5,000 seats under that tent.
عيدك مبارك حيدر البصراوي. الله يتقبل صالح الأعمال. هذه بوسطن يابا.
But huge venue. The stage is ginormous. 5,000 seats, pretty cool place to take in a concert in the summer months here down along the harbor. Now between the tent and our boat, you'll see these two piers. Iron gate says General Ship on it. That is what we call dry dock. You need to work on the hull, the bottom of a ship, like 4 times the size of the one we're on right now. What you do is you open that gate, send all the water in, you float the ship in, you close the gate behind it, then you pump all the water out, and And now you can do some welding.
الجو مغيم، البارحة كان الصحو. إن شاء الله بخير، الله يسلمك. فيديو يلا العيد جاي ولا ذيل إن شاء الله. أولهم يفطس السيستاني إن شاء الله. أكو هيك أسعار، بس يعني بيوت صغار تكون، مو كلش صغيرة تصير.
And if you are incredibly gullible, I would invite you to look off the side of the boat down through the water and see if you can see the cars going through the Ted Williams tunnel. But you don't want to be caught looking. Typically only Yankees fans look for the cars.
والله صار الهواء بارد. باعوا.
Now look at the
بوسطن تعبنا عليه.
very important. I want you to take this in. We see this.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
This is one of three things that you will see along the entire tour along the shoreline. You will see wharves and piers. Obviously, these are man-made, and rock retaining walls, reminding us that the land is also man-made.
كل عام وانت بخير اخويا وصحة. يعني هو حتى لو بمكان اكون هم يفطس ان شاء الله. زين احنا ما نقدر ما نذكره باي مقام نذكره ان شاء الله وندعي عليه. سعر الساعة في يعني والله ما متأكد هسه ايش قد الساعة. أقاربنا عمره 90 بس طاح انكسر فقده ما طول. ايه لا هذا السيستاني حظ مال تعرف شنو زين ما يصير بيه شي الخيسة تاني.
Now, where did all this dirt come from? I know you're wondering. Well, there were 3 hills in Boston. There was Fort Hill. Fort Hill is completely gone. That hill